I'm Vince Sims, your host, and you're watching 5 Talk Street. Our next unstoppable woman is Phyllis Slocum. Phyllis is the president of the Lone Star chapter of the National Academy of Television and Arts and Science. That's the Emmys for everybody. She is a professor at the University of North Texas, where she teaches upper level and graduate studies in media and serves as a principal lecturer. She is the Converge broadcast media advisor and internship coordinator. She is also the manager of North Texas Television ntTV. Phyllis, congratulations on being an unstoppable woman with that list. I'm sure there's probably more we could have added to it, but thank you for being with us.
Well, thank you so much. It's always wonderful to see you, and thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Well, as we said, you've got like 50 years of experience in the journalism world, but it was political science and international studies at Kalamazoo College. So how do you go from that to journalism?
Well, it was the one thing that I actually do now, internship. When I was in college at 19, I needed an internship and was thinking a little bit about law school, but I walked into a television station as the first female they'd ever seen in a newsroom, and I was given an internship, and I discovered not only did I like it, I was fascinated by it, and really, from that point on, that was the end of the line and the beginning of the line.
So in the years of journalism that you've had, talk to us. You've held several different positions. You've kind of experienced a little bit of a lot of it.
Yeah, I think that one of the things that has helped me to teach, and I'm moving forward, is the background. They talk about walk the walk and talk the talk. So over the years, I have done everything except sports, and anchored, reported, been an executive producer. I did some time with ABC in Detroit, and then a number of years as an executive producer, and then as a consultant on a national level. So I worked with television stations and people and issues and ideas for many years across multiple formats, and that really set me up, I think, for my next iteration in media.
And that one is?
Working at ntTV and at the University of North Texas, where I teach. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Why is that important to you to be in this teaching role now?
That's such a great question and such an important question. Because right now, one of the most important things that we see, not only here in North Texas, but in Texas in general and the United States and globally, is that information is such a key element of how do we know what's going on in the world, how do we help ourselves, how do we help others, how do we understand what's going on. Critical thinking and understanding the elements that come together. That's what teaching is about, especially in this kind of profession. How do you talk to people? How do you get their input? How do you help them understand? But then how do you understand them? That's, again, so much about teaching, especially in the media element, is helping students understand there are two sides to everything. Actually, there are a lot of sides to everything. And how do you find those key elements and then express it and help others to express their viewpoints as well?
As you said, when you first walked into a newsroom, you were the first woman to walk into the newsroom then. The industry has changed a lot, but we're talking unstoppable women. What advice do you give to the young ladies that are looking to join the industry and things that they may encounter or have to overcome?
Well, one of the things that I will say, thankfully, in the last years, is that there are opportunities for women huge. That it's just, it's almost, you know, the kind of thing that years ago I never would have dreamed of. But I would say this to actually everyone, and that is never stop being curious, because that's what drives life, that's what drives the passion, and that's what drives the industry, that's what drives the profession and your ability to help people. Staying curious, asking questions, and being part of the solution, that's key.
You've mentored and taught so many, some of even people here at NBC5 Telemundo 39. What does that mean to you when you see the product of what you've helped?
Oh, well, no question. I'm very proud of that. But I think what it means to me is, wow, this is an opportunity for the next generation, for the next level, to now continue the idea of reaching out and giving back. Because when you give back, you get so much more back. And every time I see that, I think, okay, somebody else is now moving on and moving ahead, and that's just great.
All right. Well, Phyllis, I know you'll understand this. I'm about to get the wrap and the countdown.
Oh,
so
yeah.
last question for you. Being an unstoppable woman, what does that mean to you?
Never stop asking questions, never stop looking forward, and never stop reaching out to help other people.
Excellent. Thank you so much for being here and sharing with us.
Thank
and being
you for
an unstoppable woman.